All right, so I got another reaction coming at y'all, man. I saw this video today on TikTok, man, and I feel like the brother is horribly misguided, man. Let's get into what this brother talking about, man.
So I kind of did a thing today, y'all. And the thing that I did was I kind of went on a date. Like, so I don't know if it was like a official date or if it was like a pre-date. But at the end of it, it was still a date, I think.
First and foremost, just off the top, the fact that you that indecisive on if it was a date or not, she probably don't like that. That doesn't show much leadership qualities. Just to throw you a little hint in that little situation. Continuing on.
Anywho, but during this whole time, I learned something. I learned that every woman doesn't want to be led the same way. So man, everything that you talk about leading, throw that shit in the fucking trash, because women are going to tell you how the fuck they want to be led. It's a
Where you get this from? Cause I'm hoping that you didn't get this from this date slash not a date slash pre-date that you just went on. Because if that's where you got it from, throw that shit in the trash. Because you finna do it wrong, bro. You gotta really understand, women don't really, it's like, women be in this little mode where it's like, one day they might feel like this, the next day they might feel like this. And it also show that you really haven't been listening over the last, I say decade. Because most women will tell you, they don't wanna have to tell you anything. They want you to just do. So I don't really understand that. Well, a woman gonna tell you how she wanna be led, but this the problem, and I'm gonna touch on it a little bit later. It's a problem in that, but I don't think you really realizing right now, because you seem like a young brother. You seem like you learning, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go in too hard on you, but this not gonna work out in the long run, bro. Let's get back into it.
Us as men to pay the fuck attention. And now I'm 30 years old, and I'm just
okay, you 30.
Realizing that today when I was on this date. But I took a lot away from this date, per se. I learned how to communicate better with my daughter, with her astrology sign or whatever the fuck that is.
Sin.
I learned how to communicate better with a woman, if that makes sense. And I also learned that women would literally tell you what the fuck they want in order to make it to where you get what the fuck you want. So for example, a woman to tell you like, I like this smell. This smell
superficial.
Arouses me. I like this shirt arouses me.
Superficial.
I like this arouses me.
Superficial.
And like they will tell us, but it's up to us to actually pay attention. And that shit is just crazy. Like we don't.
I really hope you wasn't taking that as that's what she think leading is, or I hope that's not what she told you, that's what leading is. Like, she told you how to have sex with her. That was about, that's what I just heard. She told you things that arouse her. That, like, that's not leadership, bro. That's not how you lead a household, bro. Like, I don't know if you got your own household that you running, but that's not how you run a household, bro. You gonna have to be a lot, it's a lot more that go in a household, bro. You got to protect spirits, bro. You got to teach. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have rules and regulations. You gotta set up orders and structures. You gotta set up systems. That's what you gotta do, and that's what leadership is. That's what leading is. Because this whole, she tell you what she want, she tell you how she want to be led. What's gonna happen when you tell her she can't do something? Because you gotta really think about it. As a man, you got to protect your woman from herself as well. So when if you in a mode trying to be like, hey sis, doing this gonna hurt you spiritually. Doing this might hurt you in the long run. You might not, it might seem like it's a good idea right now, but 5 years from now, you're not gonna appreciate that you did that. If she in a mode where she telling you how she wanna be led, you're not gonna be able to do that. She gonna tell you, no, I don't like to be led like that. I want you to do it like this. And that's when you get brothers like Will Smith. That's how you get brothers like Dwayne Wade. They're looking like complete fools out here, but it is what it is. Let's continue.
pay attention as men sometimes. Like, we will hear it, and then we're just going to ignore it. And then wonder why the fuck we don't get no coochie at the end of the day. Oh, and by the way, I fucking learned how she wants to be fucking led. Well, I didn't learn how she fully wants to be led, but I learned a lot about how she wants her man to lead her. Like, the protection and provision was there, but the leading wasn't. And so what I did was I just shut the fuck up and I paid attention to a lot of the things she said. So I'm not going to toot my own horn, so I'm just going to wait and see if there is a follow-up date. And with that follow-up date, I will most definitely keep y'all informed, because I'm pretty sure by what I got today that next day I have her saying she loved me. And the reason why is because I'm going to have her masculine energy having ass, quote unquote, and nothing but her feminine energy the entire.
I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. With the stuff that you just, with the stuff that you just explained, no, you're not, bro. You're not gonna have her in her feminine energy, bro, because she gonna be running you, bro. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but she just set up an order and structure for you to abide by. I don't know if you noticed that or not. She told you what she liked sexually. She understood that you could protect and provide, but she won't. I'm gonna just be honest with you. At the end of the day, she gonna want you to listen to what she got to say. Down the line, whenever y'all have a disagreement, it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, bro. And I know you 30 years old, you're a year older than me. I know you think that you just found something out. But she gonna end up resenting you in the end, bro. She gonna end up disrespecting you in the end, bro. It's not gonna be a good look, bro. You gonna struggle with that one, bro. Let's continue.
And she's gonna be absolutely happy. And everybody wants to be happy. And the reason why I say I'm gonna have her in her feminine energy the entire day is because at the end of the day, when it was time to part ways, I had her, in my opinion, in nothing but her feminine energy. So we just see.
Hey man, I don't want to get on you too bad, man, but it's everything you just said, bro. That shit might work for a couple months, bro. In terms of when y'all in that little honeymoon stage, y'all just, as you say, she already gave you the keys to how to have sex with her, so that's not gonna be an issue. Once that shit wear off, bro, she gonna be trying to take your head off, bro. Just being honest, because the way that you come into this situation, bro, is not very masculine, bro. The way you come into this situation is not very. Our forefathers would not be okay with this, bro. Just being honest, our forefathers would not be okay with this. I'm gonna give you a couple verses, bro, just to give you. And I don't know if you believe in the Bible or not, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. This is Genesis chapter 18, verse 19. This is our forefather Abraham. Now listen to how he carried himself. This is Genesis chapter 18, verse 19. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him. You see the difference in that? It wasn't no she was telling him what to do. Let's read on. And they kept the way of the Lord. And they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he hath spoken of him. Now think about what he said. He said, for I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord. So that man was following God. That man was doing what God told him to do, and his household was commanded after him. So he doing what his head was telling him to do. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, 3 down, which is following the way of the Lord. He commanded his children and his household after him. Wasn't no woman telling him what to do. Wasn't no woman telling him how to lead. He already knew what to do. He was commanding his household after the way of the Lord. It wasn't no extra, none of that. Now, I'm not saying y'all not going to have conversations, because if she telling you what she like in terms of sexually, that's fine. But that's not a part of leading. That's not a part of the criteria. That's just something that you do with your spouse. But the way you run your household, that's something totally different. 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God? So Obviously, I don't think you're trying to be no pastor or nothing like that, but this go for every man according to the scriptures. The scriptures say God trying to set up a kingdom of kings and priests. You supposed to be a priest in your household, so you got to know how to teach. You got to learn how to pass judgment. You got to learn how to judge your family. You got to learn how to protect spirits. You got to do all of that. So if you in a mode where you only doing what she tell you to do in terms of this is how I want to be led, you're not ruling your household, she is. Let me read it again. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, because if you in a situation where she telling you how she want to be led, that's her house. I'm gonna read it again. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God? And verse 4 actually go into it a little bit deeper too, but I'm gonna leave it right there. This ain't gonna work for you, bro. I know since I've been a teenager and up, that's all I've been hearing is that women don't want to have to tell a man how to lead. They want you to just come in and just throw a quarterback in it, bro. Because you gotta really think about it, just in a carnal sense. You being a leader, you being the head of a household, you being in a relationship with a woman, she wants you to play the quarterback, bro. She wants you to play quarterback. If she gonna be your partner, right? She gonna be your wife, right? She playing running back. The running backs don't call the audibles. The running backs don't call the plays. That's your job. But if a quarterback was deferring to his running back, guess what the running back gonna be doing? Calling all run plays because they wanted to run the way they wanted to run. That's how it's gonna go. That's how life would be if you let your woman run the household. She gonna be doing everything in a manner where she gonna come out in the best light. That's how it's gonna go. I'm telling you, set yourself up for a hard life, bro. Set yourself up for a hard life, and she gonna be disrespecting you, bro. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. She gonna be disrespecting you, bro. Let me get another verse. Let me get one more. Because this, at the end of the day, this is what she gonna end up doing. This is what she gonna end up doing. This is Ecclesiasticus, also called Sirach, chapter 25, verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Now you got to think about it, right? You saying a woman gonna tell you how she wants to be led, right? He say a woman, if she maintain her husband, because that's your job. It's your job to maintain your wife. It's your job to maintain your household. It's your job to maintain your children. So if you put it in the hands of your wife to maintain you in terms of telling you how to run your household, she gonna be what? Is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. She gonna be disrespecting your ass, bro. It is what it is. We see that all the time in the black community. And I say this all the time. I blame the brothers for most of how the women be acting, because if the brother was in order, a lot of these sisters, they wouldn't have the space to be as out of order as they are. So if the brothers was getting in line, the sisters, you talking about this, she'll be in her feminine energy. You ain't got no damn choice but to be in your feminine energy. You ain't got no choice, because I'm the only alpha in here. Because I don't know about nobody else. If you look in the animal kingdom, two alphas don't live together like that. If an alpha come into a space with another alpha, either one gonna take the back seat, or one of them got to die. It is what it is. In my household, I'm the only one running anything in here. That's it. But if you wanna, what I'm saying, defer to your woman, get ready for what I just read. She gonna be full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. You look up what impudence mean and reproach mean. You already know what anger means. She gonna be chest bumping you. She gonna be putting her finger in your face. She gonna be shaking her head in your face. It's gonna be okay. Keep on playing with these sisters, man. You need to be getting around some brothers that's gonna teach you how it's supposed to go, bro. I know we was taught in America one up to par, but it's a man out here teaching how men supposed to move, man. And this ain't it, bro. I really don't want to see you go down this path, because it's gonna be a world of hurt, bro. I ain't gonna front, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. But hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, because y'all let me know if y'all agree with the brother Ray, or if you agree more with what the Bible's saying, because I don't know. Like what he's saying, I can see why you would think that because especially in the black community, we more taught that because we more raised around our mothers. You know what I'm saying? We more raised around a lot more women. It's more women trying to cultivate who we are as people. When women can't really teach men how to be men because women try to cultivate what they think they want in a man, but the things they try to push into the young boys is actually the things that they despise in men. It's actually kind of weird. It's backwards, but it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.